The life of a cure violence worker and YouTube channel runner. Let's get it real quick. What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Right here on Pop of his TV. Let's go.
Great fire.
When I win a chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popomism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bag line in the air, throwing signals. When I win a chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popomism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bag lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Pop of this. Yeah, kid. That feeling back up in here one more again. Happy Wednesdays. Hump day. Feeling good. Week almost over. Even though not really for me, because our work week start Tuesday, Saturday, and I worked on Monday. No show on Monday, no show yesterday. Was crazy, but even though it's a nice little NBA slate card today, we will give a quick recap of these 2 days real fast. Basically, on the third, on the second, that should be the second actually. On the second, which was Sunday, 4 games on the slate. I believe, I don't know what's Sunday. I'm bugging out. And I ain't trying to make this video long. Second was Monday. So after Saturday going 6-0 on Saturday, we went 6-0 on the 31st. That was Saturday, right? Yep. Then Sunday was the first. We started the month off going 5-5. Y'all know that I did the show. Then on the second, I didn't do the show. We went 2-4. We did hit the play today with the Indiana Pacers at home, getting 1.5 from Atlanta. Then yesterday, believe it or not, we went 9-1 on the channel. We gave out 5 locks. We went 4-1, and the play of the day was the Denver Nuggets, and they was down big to the Detroit Pistons. We was getting 4, and they lost by 3, so that was a good look. Only loss we had yesterday was Indiana. You can see it right there, and just for transparency, I know I didn't do the show right when I was gonna get to do the show. My boss called me, but I'm gonna show you right here. You see the top, that say Flames. That's my nigga Great Fire. That's his song we played in the beginning. Yesterday, 6:05. That's what I texted him. That's JaY picks, and that's my picks. Only game that you don't see on there is the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trail Blazers, because I forgot to put that on there. You see what it is. That's just for transparency. You know what I mean? For people, I can't even get on here and lie for what? I ain't getting paid. You know what I mean? I'm not even getting paid to do this show right here, and I got to be to work in a little bit. Anyway, with that being said, our grand total record is we are now 402 and 352. So we 50 games above 500. Far as the play of the day, we still under 500, but we working. We are 47 and 56, 9 games under 500. That feel like amazing because we was 13, 12, 11. We was 10 for a long time. And as far as the play of the day, we are 184, 172, and 1. Now watch what happens today. I went 9-1 yesterday, and watch today don't be great. I like the games, but I did rush a little bit studying. I do like the play of the day, but let's get right into the first game. The first game up, we got the Denver Nuggets out on the road at my New York Knicks. Denver is getting 6.5. Where's my other phone at? Oh, I put it right there. I'm bugging. All right. 6.5. Let's open up the CBS Sports app. A lot of trades and all that going on in the NBA too. We was waiting for Giannis to drop. He's still on the Bucks, but maybe he'll move soon. Maybe him and Draymond and some picks or switch up. We won't get into all the trades right now because I just don't have time. But New York Knicks giving 6.5. Has won the last two matchups with these teams. Then Denver won 1. Then the Knicks won 3, and Denver won 9. So for whatever that's worth, both teams on the back-to-back. I'm taking the Denver Nuggets with the 6.5, and I like this game is on ESPN. Denver hasn't lost 3 in a row all season. To my knowledge, they're one of the few teams that have not lost 3 in a row all season. Could it happen today at the hands of my New York Knicks, who is on a 7-game win streak? Yes. Will the Knicks cover, though? I don't think so. I like the Knicks money line. I like Denver with the 6.5. Next game up, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves out on the road at the Toronto Raptors. Minnesota, coming off that loss to the Grizzlies after they beat the Grizzlies. Toronto coming off that victory over the Jazz, 107-100, and we had Toronto minus that 10.5, and they didn't cover for us. Minnesota giving 1.5. Randall was questionable. Edwards is questionable. We know they're not trading Edwards. Randall could get traded, especially because they in talks with the Bucks as well. It's Miami, it's the Bucks, it's Golden State, and it's the Knicks. But I don't think the Knicks is gonna partake in the trade. Minnesota, could they be getting Giannis and trading Randall? I don't know. Anyway, I like Toronto to win this game and cover the spread. They're getting 1.5, but I like Toronto. Next game up, we got the Boston Celtics out on the road at Houston. Houston giving 4.5. I like Boston. We've seen these two teams play already early in November. I think it actually was November 1st, and Boston was on the second end of a back-to-back. They had played on October 31st, Halloween. Lost 128 to 101, a horrible game at Boston. So the spread in that game was -5. Houston. Could Houston come smack Boston again today? Now that they at home and the spread is 4.5. That gives me cause for pause. Kevin Durant is probable, but he is in the green. I think he will play, but I think Boston put up a good effort tonight. Go against their old coach, Ime Udoka, and I think they keep it close. If not, win the game. I like Boston. Next game up, we got the Pelicans out on the road at Milwaukee. Pelicans is giving 5.5, right? 4.5. Let me take a quick screenshot of this, so when I put my placements, I can be accurate. I like the Pelicans. I know Milwaukee got their victory yesterday over Chicago. I know they've been losing. I know Giannis is out of here. Do you ever think about, and maybe they'll keep him until next year, because they can do that, for the record. They can keep him and not trade him, and then he'll just be stuck to the end of the year. I know Milwaukee got the better record. They 19-29, and the Pelicans is 13-29. But I'm going with the Pelicans. I like the Pelicans to come in and win and get a victory and cover the spread. I ain't rushing to the window to bet this game, though. You know what I'm saying? Next game up, we got the OKC Thunder, the Thundercats, at the San Antonio Spurs. And OKC is -1.5. And I think that's very, very interesting. We've seen these two teams play 4 times already. Normally, you play 4 times a year, but because they, played in the in-season tournament and all that, then they played them again. This is going to be the 5th game, and right now the score is 3-1 OKC. But the last time we seen these two teams play, we seen OKC smack them around. You know what I mean? Spurs was smacking them around. The first game, the Spurs won 111-109. Then the second game, 130-120. The third game, I can't recall. And then obviously the fourth game, OKC blew them out. I like OKC tonight. I know they played yesterday against Orlando. That spread, I like OKC tonight. I think they come out and they win by a bucket. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 points. I think they can win tonight by next game up. We got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road at the Sacramento Kings. And Sacramento was -1.5. These two teams played twice already. The Memphis Grizzlies winning both games comfortably. And I think the Grizzlies win again. Sabonis not playing tonight. Might be his last time in Sacramento since coming from Indiana and the Halliburton and all that trade. Wonder where he might go. They are saying it's a few teams interested in Sabonis. 3-time All-Star, averaging, well, at one point in time, he was averaging like 17, 16, 7 rebounds, 5 assists or 4 assists. So definitely, a serviceable player on a contender or a team that think they might need another strong piece to get over the hump. But I think that's not going to really bode well tonight. Sacramento, they are on a 9-game losing streak, so it's hard to go against them. I'm not betting on this game either, but I'm going to take the Memphis Grizzlies. Last game of the night, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road at the LA Clippers. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. And we do see these two teams swap superstars or stars, if you will. James Harden for Darius Garland, 126-year-old, 136-year-old. If it was me, I wouldn't have traded Garland. I would have kept him. James Harden swindled his way out. I'm not gonna go all into that. I like the Clippers tonight. Clippers is getting 1.5 from Clippers getting 2.5 from Cleveland. We did see these two teams play already at Cleveland. Cleveland smacked them around. I like the Clippers tonight to get the revenge and the get back. With that being said, let's get to the theme music.
When I wanna chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When I wanna chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
All right, guys. Here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. We're gonna give out 3 locks. We going with Boston. We going with Denver. And the play of the day is the OKC Thunder Buddies, right? We going with them. That's who I like. That's who I'm taking. You can let me know who you like. You can let me know who you taking. All I'm asking is that you hit the like button so we can stay in the algorithm. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA, Picking with Pop, right here on Popovich TV. Of course, we all live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling. Back up and here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money on this hump day.